Lethal Company is going viral. You've either already played this game for yourself, or you've seen a TikTok of a little orange man getting obliterated by a landmine.
You gotta go now. The turret! Here, in a mine.
But how on earth has this game exploded in popularity as quickly as it has? I've done the research, and I'm here to tell you. Hey, I'm Skip. And just like every other gamer right now, I'm playing Lethal Company. This simple game about spacemen raiding moon facilities for scrap has captivated me, and hundreds of thousands of gamers worldwide. But how on earth did this game rise so quickly to the top of the Steam charts, getting nominated for Game of the Year on Steam? Update? It won in the Better with Friends category. After taking my marketing education background, dozens of personal hours of gameplay, research into internet and gaming culture, I finally discovered the answer. Lethal Company has used video games' best and funniest features, while tactfully using the mere exposure effect to connect gamers of all different skill levels. That's a bit of a mouthful, so we're going to unpack that during this video. And as a bonus, I talk about why exactly Lethal Company is blowing up on YouTube and TikTok, and how you can adapt some of this virality into your own content. Let's delve into it. Lethal Company is a good game. Very simply, this game is fun to play and offers an engaging experience that encourages individual player agency. To begin, I believe that the most dynamic gameplay element is the randomly generated facility interiors. No two facilities are the same, so you're always going through a new level. Also, I love how the moon modifiers keep things new and engaging. And if I feel a modifier is too difficult, that's okay. I can just fly to a new moon and experience a new map. Lethal Company's unlimited set pieces will always keep you planning your next move. It also removes a lot of the dullness of any subsequent run. What do you mean, subsequent runs? Yep, that's right. You're going to be dying. A lot. But that's all right. These enemies and map hazards are sick. There's big guys and small guys, and long guys and short guys, and slow guys and fast guys, and what was that? And jumpy guys and crawly guys, and wooden guys and metal guys, and springy guys and girly guys, and wait, this one's me. And steam guys and mud guys, and bee guys and bomb guys, and dog guys and box guys, and fall guys? Sheesh, that's a lot. Each one of these hazards will make you rethink the way you traverse the facilities and gather scrap. While initially scary, it's a lot of fun to learn how each of these hazards work and how to play around them accordingly. Knowledge is power in this game. And once you develop good game sense and strategy, you're practically unstoppable in the facility halls. All of these randomly generated elements offer an incredible range of gameplay variety. And I haven't even talked about the items you can use yet. The items you can buy for your team also completely change the game. Actually, I believe they accentuate some of the more subtle hazards that the game has to offer. Darkness, communication, and death. To quell darkness, the flashlight is literally a lifesaver. Instead of darkness imposing fear and slowing down progression, you're given courage and the ability to traverse dark areas faster, fearlessly. Communication is solved with walkie-talkies. You can alert teammates of threats, help each other coordinate areas to search, and manage items between each other. Death is also definitely a hazard. It's going to happen to either you or one of your teammates. The teleporter is huge in solving this. Teammates can be saved from death, and even if they do die, having their body will mitigate the amount of credits you lose. With these different items, players can also play in specialized roles. I actually talk about that in one of the later points. I've only mentioned a few of the items, but each one of them let players go up against situations the way they want. This creates an incredibly satisfying game loop with tons of replayability. Lethal Company is a great game, and for only $10 US? If $1 equals 1 hour of quality gameplay, then Lethal Company is an investment that pays back dividends. But not only is Lethal Company fun, it's also absolutely hilarious. I believe that Lethal Company leans into the best parts of viral games, meme, and internet culture. By using these familiar elements, I believe that players are more gravitated to adopt Lethal Company. The high level term for this would be called the mere exposure effect. This is, quote, the psychological phenomenon by which people tend to develop liking or disliking things merely because they are familiar with them. All right, Skip. I don't know what you mean. What kind of elements are you talking about? The first element I began to ponder was the hazmat suit worn by the player characters. If you remember, hazmat-like suits have been used in a very recent indie game success story. That's right, Among Us. I'd hazard a guess that this link in familiarity through the hazmat suit makes Lethal Company more comfortable in people's brain, especially for those playing the game for the first time. The next familiar element, I believe, is actually the interior layouts of the facilities. Of course, they're randomly generated, but I'd argue that the liminal, low poly, and simple construction of rooms and hallways has drawn familiarity to the popular back room internet trend. These hallways and room tiles are often small and can be easy to get lost in, even when you're trying to keep track of your left and right turns. These levels create a similar sense of fear that the back rooms have. And I find my way out. What was that sound? Am I alone in these halls? What will I do if I'm not alone? The halls feel alive in their own way, strategically placing hazards and threats and traps to confuse you. Heck, someone has even made a backrooms mod for this game. In the same line of adapting popular internet creepypasta, this game oozes SCP influence. If you're not familiar with SCP, there's no doubt that you've seen comments on YouTube clips of Lethal Company comparing the enemies in this game to different SCPs. One of the enemies in Lethal Company is practically identical to an SCP, SCP-035, a comedy mask that can possess the wearer.
Is that gonna bring him in the mask? That brings him in the mask! That brings him in the mask!
Similar to the SCP Foundation, in Lethal Company, you are delving into these facilities, learning how to play around different threats in a specific way, collecting logs and learning more about these strange things that find themselves in these halls. The game adapts elements from other popular culture too. For example, the eyeless dogs. They're quite similar to the creatures from A Quiet Place. The coil heads are like the weeping angels from Doctor Who, which is also another famous SCP. And slime. From like every fantasy setting, I believe that these familiar links aren't just coincidence, but that they're actual tactful game design. I believe that they create a mere exposure effect on players, making them more comfortable to delve into the game and invite their friends. Also, if you want to make me love a game, just put proximity voice chat in it. It's always hilarious.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That. Please tell me you can drink that. What does that say?
I know what it does.
Flash. Oh, it says that offensive. Oh god.
Sorry, I turned the corner and I just
What did I just walk into?
I know for me, I've had an absolute blast in this game with friends, and there's something about the proximity chat that I can't get enough of. The walkie-talkie crackle really adds to the hilarity of some moments. Speaking of which, many of the clips you see through the video, I actually captured with me and my friends when I played. And I'm curious, what kind of clips have you gotten with your friends? Write your favorite Lethal Company moments that you've had down in the comments. And if you've gotten any clips of them on your channel, let me know. I'd love to check them out. The fact that so many people online are posting clips of Lethal Company is a testament to its hilarity. I actually talk about this in my bonus point at the end, so stick around for that. Funny or not, you can't deny that this game is a lot better with friends. Lethal Company has dynamic team play that can be learned quickly and accessed by gamers of any skill level. More people are willing to try a new game with friends, and I believe that's a major reason for the explosion in popularity of Lethal Company. I have friends that play Smite, Sekiro, Hades, and Geometry Dash, and all of them came together to play Lethal Company with me. I believe that this is because Lethal Company lets you play to whatever style you feel comfortable with, and you're rewarded for it. For example, having a chair guy on your team. If you're not as fond of running in the facilities, don't worry. You can actively help your teammates by giving them invaluable pieces of information over the walkie-talkies. You're able to tell your teammates where scrap items are. If enemies are approaching, you can dynamically change the map by closing doors and shutting down turrets. And you can also teleport your friends out from danger if they're about to die. This role is vital for an effective high-level team. And just an aside, I love consoles in video games. They just make me feel like a little hacker boy. Players can also create roles out of different items. Say you're hurting on credits, and you can only afford 2 walkie-talkies, a pro flashlight, and a shovel. Don't worry, you can still have an effective team while saving money this round. One player can be the flashlight holder, one player can be communicating with the guy in the chair, and one player can fend off the beasts with the shovel. As you play the game, sometimes these roles develop naturally.
I'm trying to hit it on you. I hit him.
Also, it goes without saying, but having more players on your team very practically increases your profitability and your success rate. This game is built to play with friends, and you are rewarded for playing with your friends. Each player can also communicate and play according to what their style is, and it's always so much fun. Teams can be completely different just because of the personality of a couple. No wonder there are so many hilarious clips of this game online. People and their friends are funny. Speaking of clips, this actually brings me to my bonus last point. I believe that Lethal Company has gone viral because of the funny clips. With a foundation of a great game, familiar gameplay elements, and a game that rewards team play, this is the perfect game to record and have fun with your friends. Here. Oh, I might make it. Oh! No!
I'm so dead. 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 Oh no!
He's my star. Look at this man. He's beautiful. My muse, my star, my inspiration.
It's fun to share these funny moments out with others. And I believe that this has created a snowball effect. You'll play the game, record and post the game, then somebody who watches will want to play the game and record and post the game. My encouragement for those of you who are playing this game is to post your funny clips. Get involved with the community. Post some helpful how-to videos, or like I said, funny clips, or heck, I think even Lethal Company speedruns could be really interesting to watch. Here's just a couple of really quick tips on how to publish credible clips on YouTube specifically. Focus heavily on your title and thumbnail. This is the first thing people are ever going to see of you from browsing the site. Put some time and effort into thinking how you can create curiosity with your title and thumbnail. From there, you can keep your clips pretty short. And if they are longer, make sure to hook your audience really well right at the beginning of your video. But don't just take it from me. There's a ton of great videos on how to strategically make your hooks and your thumbnails and your titles, so go check those out. Lethal Company is an intentionally well-created labor of love, and I'm so glad to see the success and virality that it's gotten. Its gameplay, internet culture adaptations, and dynamic team play have come together to create a game that is perfect for sharing and connecting others online. I hope that this game continues to see updates throughout the years and continue to have a flourishing and thriving community. I'm glad to see that the modding community is already off to a great start. It's been a blast to delve into Lethal Company and really break apart the reasons for its success. Speaking of breaking things apart, I actually dived into the Super Mario Galaxy soundtrack. It's one of the best videos I've ever created, and it would mean the world to me if you checked it out. And I've gotta say, thank you so much for watching this video. And since you watched this far, I'm gonna tease the next topic I'm going to cover. It's about a little green lamp. Keep loving bacon, kids. Hey yo, Skippy did it. Another video.